Please turn your sound on to hear full explanations of our answers. Thank you. Question is, how do I choose a Forex trading system? And the answer is that you need to devise your own system. You can adapt another one if you have to, but ultimately you need to tweak one, make it your own, according to your own unique style. Now, you want to know how to choose a Forex trading system if you have the idea, because I don't know how tight a system you're talking about. If you're talking about taking somebody else's system and buying a robot or a model off the shelf, or just following someone else's signals blindly or whatever, that is really a kind of foolhardy way of trying to make money on Forex. You shouldn't really use someone else. The only exception to using someone else's system is if you have a fully managed Forex account and you have someone actively, a trader actively managing your account, and someone who therefore has responsibility for your account. You'd be paying him a fee or some kind of cut of the profits, but this person understands their responsibility. If you buy a system off the shelf or something, or you just buy some signals, then even though this person's track record might be good, they don't feel any responsibility to you, so they don't really care in a way. That's not really the right way to do it. If you don't want to understand the system, the only really way you can do it is to have a managed Forex account. What's better to do is if you learn Forex, if you learn about the markets, about everything that drives the markets, and there's a lot to learn, and it's actually quite fascinating, but if you learn all of these things, you can eventually come up with your own system according to your own unique style. Now, it still may be heavily dominant in one area, like it may have feature way more technical analysis or way more fundamental analysis, or it could be like range trading or swing trading, some other kind of trading. It can still have a bias in a certain direction. That's fine, but you'll discover that as you learn more and more, as you start trading and start doing the right things and seeing what works best for you. It's kind of difficult to explain, but every trader, every really great trader, always has a unique style. It's not like a great trader will say, "Here, copy mine exactly. This is what I do." It doesn't really work like that. Everybody's different. It's a bit like if you think about a sports team that does really well and wins the league one year by 10, 20 points or something. It's not like you can take their strategy devised by their coach and give it to another team. You know as well as I do that doesn't work. And in the same way, you can't really take an exact verbatim copy of somebody else's Forex system and then use it yourself or give it to somebody else to use. It just doesn't work like that. You won't make money that way. You really have to have a system that's tailored to yourself in your own unique style. And if you don't really know what that means now, you need a little bit more experience. You will start to understand that better as you do more trading. So anyway, I hope you found this video interesting and informative. Listen, for best results, and what are those best results? I'm talking about if you want to become a really disciplined, logical trader who doesn't trade on gut or emotions and doesn't make all wrong decisions, makes solid decisions with good trading rationale. Devise your own system and modify it to fit your needs and be consistently profitable in the long term, then I want to recommend to you a link below. It's to a site by one of the greatest traders around. It's this guy called Vladimir, and he has this he's helped a lot of guys with their trading, and some of them, in fact many of them, have blown out their entire balance of their account a few times and have come back from the brink. And if it wasn't for Vladimir, then they'd be broke by now. They'd be back to their ordinary jobs, and Forex would be nothing but a bad memory for them. He's really helped these people out, and he can take anyone and turn them into a profitable trader, and that's because he has this kind of hybrid system. This is not necessarily just a trading system, but it's really more of a kind of way of trading system, if you like a methodology. It's not just like if this happens in the market, trade this. It's really more than that. It's a highly adaptable system that will work for practically any trader. So please take a look at it, because if you're not yet trading consistently and profitably, then you really need to look at this, because he can help you get into that position. And if you're not, I don't really see why you're waiting, because waiting won't do anything. You really need to have a kind of a mindset change. So please take a look at what he has to say. Click the link below, You're gonna be blown away by it. I just know it. Have a look, and I'll see you soon in my next video. Take care.